Hi, my name is Justin Yomuck, and welcome back to the CNT podcast. Today's deep dive is the Boston Red Sox, so let's get right on into it. The catcher is Christian Vázquez, first base is Bobby Delbert, second base is Christian Araro, third base Rafael Devers, shortstop Alexander Bogaerts, left field Alex Verdugo, center field Hunter Renfroe, right field Francisco Prieto. I completely apologize, I probably butchered that name. DH is J.D. Martinez. Their starting rotation consists of Chris Sale, Eduardo Rodriguez, Nathan Evaldo, Tanner Rourke, and Nick Pivetta. Relief pitchers consist of Josh Taylor, Chris Mazzi, Adam Ottavino, Austin Bryce, and Chris Mazza. And the prospects are Jeter Downs, shortstop, estimated time of arrival 2021, Tristan Casas, first base, estimated time of arrival 2022, and Bobby Dubek, third base, estimated time of arrival 2020. There's a lot that I dislike about this team, but instead of jumping into that, let's look at what I do like about this team. Their catcher, Christian Vázquez, he's super underrated. I think he's solid. If I'm being honest, I think he's a top 10 catcher. He's pretty good, and I think he gets a lot of hate. I think he's underrated. I like their catcher. I think if he went to a team like the Mariners, he could easily help propel them to maybe playoff contention. I mean, the Mariners have been there a few years. They're not like Kyle Lewis, and everyone healthy. I feel like him on that team could help. But then again, they do have Tom Murphy, who is also good. But I feel like a team that's on the outskirts of playoffs, which is not the Red Sox, he could be a very useful player to them. Or maybe a team in the playoffs who just don't have a great catcher could make them go. I think he can take a bad team, make them an okay team. A playoff maybe to a playoff hope. Playoff hope to playoffs. Playoffs to contenders. Contenders to champions. I feel like he is a good catcher who in a better situation can do a lot more. I like Rafael Devers. I like the third baseman. He is good. He's one of the best young players in the league. I think that he is good. I like him. I also like their shortstop, Alexander Bogaerts. So I like half of their infield. Another thing I like is I like their outfield, not including right field. If they had Andrew Benintendi, I would like their outfield. I think Hunter Renfroe, again, I think he's underrated. I don't think he's on the level Christian Vázquez is, but I think he is still good. And Alex Verdugo, same way. I think he's super underrated. I think he can win some games for them. Another thing I like is starting pitcher number 1, Chris Sale. That's it. And relief pitcher Adam Ottavino, I think that was a solid move, except for the fact that they're not really contending. I also like is their prospects. The prospects are going to be good. They have good prospects, and that's a good sign for their future. Now let's get into what I don't like. I don't like that they traded the two best players in the past 2 years. They traded away Mookie Betts, and then they traded away Andrew Benintendi. That was insanely dumb. If you keep both of them, you can contend for playoffs. Maybe even try and win another World Series. But no, you trade them and did not get anything great back. That was terrible. They should not have traded Mookie Betts. That was a terrible move. And trading Andrew Benintendi this offseason just solidifies them not trying to be good. I hate their right fielder. Their replacement for Benintendi is terrible. It's not good. I don't like their first base or second base, assuming they stay the same. They're not good. I do not like their bullpen besides Adam Ottavino. It's just not good. What they could do is call up Jeter Downs. Have him play second base. Call up Tristan Casas. Put him in at first. Boom. Then I like your infield. Your infield will consist of first base, Tristan Casas. Second base, Jeter Downs. Third base, Rafael Devers. Shortstop, Alexander Bogaerts. That is solid. With your outfield, me saying it's solid, it's alright. It's good. That alone, that fixes their entire starting rotation. Then maybe trade Bobby Delbert. Trade him for pitching. That's what you need. Trade him for a starting pitcher. Then you have Chris Sale, so-and-so, Nathan Evaldo, who is solid. Like Tucker Ronhart and Nick Pivetta, solid. Like, this team, they could do something. They could be back in contention in a few years. Or they trade their prospects and they are bad for a long time. I think their best case scenario they're back to competing in 3 to 5 years. Worst case scenario, they don't compete for another 10 to 15. That is how I see it. I mean, it's not their year, no doubt. I think they'll make playoffs again in 2024, assuming they do all the right moves. The prospects could easily revive this team, but they could also be the downfall. If they're good, they revive it. If they're bad, this team is gonna have a rough decade. On all honesty, they could be a dark horse to make the wild card. Possibly. I don't really see that happening, but it's a possibility. It's a very bad team with some good prospects. They are in the wrong direction, but can easily turn it around. Thank you all for watching today's episode. One of the more bad teams in the league, but still, they could turn around. Gino Downs, I think he's going to be a stud. I don't have a lot of faith in Bobby Dalbec. They should trade him while they have value on him. Thank you all for watching.